Hi friends, today I want to show you what I ate today for my 1300 calorie intake menu. I've been cutting down and consistently losing weight since last year by using 1300 calories a day, and on the 7th day I pretty much eat anything I want, maybe around 18 to 2000 calories, but I stay consistent between 1300 and 1400 calories a day. And so far I've lost 85 pounds in 1 year, from January of last year to January of this year, and I'd like to lose about 25 pounds more. And this is what I had today. For breakfast, I had 2 grape tomatoes sliced up. Those are about 10 calories each, along with about 3/4 cup of cottage cheese. Now, I use the large curd. My grocery store was out of the low fat, so you can reduce it even further, and that's about 160 calories for 3/4 cup. And that serving alone, 3/4 cup, is about 36% of your protein needs for the day, so it's a really, really good source of protein. Next, for breakfast, I had 2 scrambled eggs. Those are 90 calories each for a total of 180 calories. And on the eggs, I put this avocado dip from Walmart. It has real avocados in it and real green chilies. It's delicious. A little goes a long way. I only used a half of a serving on it, so that just added another 30 calories. So the calories for breakfast come to 390-ish, around 390, 395. For a mid-morning snack, or sometimes I use them for a night snack while I'm watching a movie, I have these Honey Nut Cheerios. The whole cup of this one single serving is 200 calories, but I'm just using a half a cup today. This is a great little snack that takes a little while to finish up, and most of the time I use the Great Value brand from Walmart. It's just as good as the regular Cheerios. If I'm watching a movie in the evening, then I'll usually eat a whole serving of this, which comes to 200 calories. For today, though, I'm going to have these Jell-O pudding pop cups, and these are anywhere from 90 to 100 calories each. They make them in butterscotch, chocolate, and what I do is I put these in the freezer and they freeze. It takes twice as long to eat them, and it kind of tastes like a pudding pop or a fudgesicle or something if it's chocolate. It's really, really good. So 2 of these at 100 calories each is 200 calories. Like I said, I'll have 1 before I go to bed and 1 after my main meal. Now, I didn't have a lunch today because my breakfast was really more like a brunch. I didn't eat until around 11 o'clock. And I'm going to have a heavier meal in the evening, so that's why I skipped lunch and just had my mid-morning snack. Now, for my evening meal, I had what I call vegetable goulash. Not in the Hungarian tradition, of course, but the way that we used to make it back on the farm. This entire bowl of vegetable goulash is around 550 to 600 calories, but it's a very large serving and it's very hearty. I fry up 2 sausage patties, and that's 210 calories, and crumble it up. I add a half a cup of spaghetti sauce and then another half cup of water. I add 1 cup of frozen vegetables, 1 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 a cup of dry pasta of your choice, and of course salt and pepper to taste, and about a teaspoon of paprika, which gives it the goulash taste. I usually put in a heaping teaspoon because I like mine pretty spicy. I also added about 1/4 a cup of frozen chopped onions. I do occasionally drink Diet Sam's Cola, but I'm trying to get away from caffeinated drinks. So I've been drinking ice water with these flavor packets in them, and each of those add about 5 to 10 calories. So that adds about 40 to 50 calories per day. I'll try to remember to post more examples of menus as I go throughout these next few months. I hope you and your family are doing well, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Thanks for watching.